Hi, my name is Moa and this is my home. I am trying to renovate this on my own with the help of volunteers.
And it has been a crazy ride. I moved in here in April 2022, spent a few months settling in and building a chicken coop. The past 6 months I've tried to repair the leaking roof by changing almost 50 broken roof tiles and changing the rain gutters and downpipes to new ones. But I've also done some cleaning up in the garden and renovations inside. Today I will show you how I renovated and repaired 3 doors by removing the paint without using any chemicals and treated it with natural products only, but also restoring the hardware of the doors. It's all connected to this room, which will become the living room of a new guest apartment. And I am renovating the door to the left, installing a new door with door frame in the second doorway that I'm stealing from the bedroom in the attic. In the next vlog I will show you how I brick up the third doorway from the left. And in this vlog I will focus mostly on the door to the right.
I'm aware of the bonds that were created today. When you told me that sure there's a way, and the water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rains. Follow my love, the scent that's in spring air. Follow the movement of the sun. There's a call for new beginnings here, but the sorrow of yesterday disappear. Let your body in me. I'm a wanderer of the soul. Before the end I plan to behold, but I know I'll lose myself along the way. What's gone is gone, what's past is past. Let me leave what belongs in the past. Road ahead is quite unclear, let me walk it despite fear. The road stretches over the hills, and I've got many debts to pay. Some are on their own way. My pay is not gold. You can take anything with you when you go. Is your life faded more than you know? A state of mind is set on fear that ends uncertain, futures near. Follow voices from below. Wherever I go there's a chain, and my own shackles drive me insane. Let your body be new.
Yes, so in both of these 2 doors there have been some modifications on it in the past, where they probably used to be a hole here, some kind of door handle probably, and on this door they have changed the sides on where to open it, and then they have fixed these holes with some kind of masonite board, and that looks really ugly now that I'm going to oil the door. So what I've done is that I removed these and then I've inlaid a new piece of wood. Unfortunately, I don't have a perfect match, but I'm using an old floorboard, so I know the wood is the same age at least, but it doesn't match perfectly when you sand it down. Let me show you how I remove this. I have to be very careful so I don't hit the nails with with the tool because that will make it blunt. So now that I've freed these 2 nails, I'm gonna try to remove them. So it's hard to get a good grip and still not destroy the wood around and make new marks. But this one was easy.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
It would be perfect if I could use it like this, because as you can see from the pattern here, this is a better match like this. But I don't have that piece of wood, so I'm gonna have to use it like this, I think. It doesn't.
You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Let you down. Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul. No one else.
I need to think. So we finally finished sanding the door, and the next step is to oil it with linseed oil from Solder and Company.
You heat up the oil to 130 degrees to make sure the oil penetrates the pores of the wood.
Something that I noticed now that I've sanded the whole door with the oil is that these little small cracks, they get filled when I sand it. It looks very good. There we go. I just love the shine of the wood right now. It's so beautiful. Look at that.
I saved the door trims and the skirting boards. I will remove the paint from these later on and bring out the wood. The windows, however, will be painted with white linseed oil paint.
I have been able to get out all of the screws from the hardware of the doors, except for one. It kind of broke and chipped. It's a flat screw, and I read online about a tip where you glue a mutter onto the screw, and I tried it, and it's been hardening for 24 hours. So I used this 2-part epoxy glue, and as you can see, I have glued the mutter on top of it. I'm kind of skeptical if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Okay, here goes nothing. No, there we go. It fell off right away. Here you can see how this part has been chipped off. Now all that's left, I guess I'll have to drill it out, and I won't be able to use this hole. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you have any tips of what to do at this point, please write in the comments. As right now I'm thinking that maybe I'll just clean off the paint, put it back, put these 3 screws in, cut off the tip of the screw and just glue it here so it looks like it's whole, and just rely on these 3. I think that's going to be enough. So now I'm going to show you how to remove this paint. I have discovered that the top layers, they are an acrylic paint, meaning a plastic paint, and the bottom layer, the first layers, they are based on linseed oil paint. And that means that the best way to remove the paint is by using linseed soap. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I've done it successfully with most of them, but I have 3 of these left. So let's put these, the last of the hardwares, back in here. Cover it with this stuff. And then it needs to boil on a very low temperature for a couple of hours. And then you just leave it for 24 hours and then you will see the magic. So while these ones are boiling, I will show you the ones that I've already cleaned. So these are from all of the doors. 2 of them have these 2 small ones and one has this bigger one. This is from the door frame. Then we also have 3 of these that I've cleaned. And I also had 2 new keys made because there were none from before. And I've also bought a bunch of screws that are like traditionally made. So they have the same kind of patina like these, as you can see. So I matched them all with the same size and this size for these ones. So yeah, here we go. It's starting to boil. So the hardware has cooked for a couple of hours in the soap, and now you just rinse it off and see if there's any leftover paint. So it's organic, so I can just pour it out here in the sink, and the acrylic paint will be cut up in that thing, in the sink. I'm just gonna rinse this off. Okay, let's see how these are. That one is perfect. Everything came off. And for this next stage, I am using linseed oil that protects metal from rust. And it's heated up to 130 degrees. And I'm going to use a brush to apply it to all of the hardware. Okay, here we go.